Editorial computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
everybody. Welcome to the Wednesday stream. Today, we are going to be continuing the playthrough of New Vegas as the scraggly, old, weathered gunslinger Roy McStevens. That's what we're doing today. Guys, I just had some of the best fucking soup I've ever had, and it was at Panera. I don't know if I hate to say, I love soup. I could have it almost every single day of the week. Maybe not as like the only thing, but I'm always down for like a good soup. And I've had a lot of good soup. I've made a lot of good soup. You can ask my partner Mana. I think they would agree that almost every type of soup I've made has turned out fucking incredible. Because I hardly ever toot my own horn, but toot. I make a good soup. So, Mana and I always take Wednesdays as like a one-day thing for the two of us. Just to get out and spend time as just us. And fuck is so. Oh, you guys, you were probably hearing New Vegas that entire time. I am so sorry. God damn it. I don't know if you guys heard anything that I said. I just noticed that my output capture was like in the yellow. Oh man. Well, on the off chance you understood none of what I just said. Basically, I was just saying, hello, I had some really good soup at Panera today. And if that is a restaurant that you like and occasionally or often patronize, I would suggest going there and trying their new Thai chicken soup. Because it is heavenly. It was an incredible bowl of soup. I did their pick 2 deal, so I got a bowl of their Thai chicken soup, as well as a half of a I think it's like chipotle chicken avocado melt. I had both of those, and then their soup always comes with a little thing of bread. So I had those two things together. And, yeah, that was one of the best meals I've had, like, out in a while. Not that, like, I can't really think of a, like, terrible meal I've had recently. But it's all been, food. It has satisfied. But, damn, this soup that I had today at Panera was fucking like life-changing. Like, I took one like spoonful of it and automatically I was like, I have to know how to make this soup. I need the recipe in my life because this is something I will be making frequently. Because basically, like, the nice thing about it was so we've got a local Indian restaurant that we like to go to called the Taj Mahal. and they have incredible Indian cuisine. And just this Thai chicken soup just hit that spot, that specific spot, so hard. But without spending, $15 to $16 a person. Which, like, for the amount of food that you normally get with Indian food, and I'm sure, like, how expensive it is to make, I've never, like, Indian, Himalayan, like all that sort of food just usually is more expensive, and I'm fine with that. Like, I understand. Oh boy, I really wish they would stop putting bongo 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 in the Fallout soundtracks. I get the feeling they're capturing, but it's so racist and makes me uncomfortable. I know it's like a sign of the times thing, but I mean, geez. Yeah. Oh, actually, Crotons, you're here. Can you do me a favor, since I'm kind of busy? Can you look up if, like, Fallout songs are in the public domain or not? Because I really want to turn on the radio in New Vegas, but I don't want to have to worry with, like, DMCA and potential copyright strikes. So could you look that up for me? Because I don't know if those songs are, like, public domain because they're so old. If you can't, that's fine, but if you can, that would be a big help. Because I've been wanting to do that on my Fallout days since I started playing it. Birthday. I have no idea why I said that. What was I saying? I really need that Thai chicken recipe. I need this soup's recipe because it scratches that itch for far less money. Like, it's basically just kind of like a thickened chicken soup with, like, a ton of curry powder in it. I'm sure. Like, I'm not doubting that it's going to be, like, it's going to be easy to make. I don't think it's very difficult. It had chickpeas in it too, and that was really good. Fuck, it was some good soup. Looks like playing it in stream wouldn't necessarily be an issue, but the VOD would probably get muted. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Thanks a lot, by the way. Hello? I want to preface this stream, as I have with a few others that have come before it, that prior to stream, I consumed a portion of a THC infused gelatin gummy treat. So today is going to be a little slow paced. Gotcha. Thank you for the information, Quotons. What do you think fish, just kind of like aquatic animals in general, what do you think they think of the air? Like everything that is like above the water. Because, like, we don't live in a world where we have, like, such a physical and, like, defined vertical limit. You know, we just have, like, the sky that eventually fades into outer space and out of the atmosphere's influence. But, like, there's such a hard distinction between above and underwater. Do you think any, like, marine creature has, like, a crisis about that? Are you listening to me? I'll give you a moment to formulate your response. Because, like, an octopus has to think about it, at least from time to time, right? They got a bunch of brains. Tentacles. Squirming around and, you know, thinking of stuff. Makes a lot of sense that they would have multiple brains, right? You would, I mean, moving 8 independent limbs in that many different directions seems like it would take quite a bit of brain power to maneuver that sort of meat puppet around. Wash the windows. We're gonna play some Fallout New Vegas today. I don't know if you guys can hear my wife or not. Is anyone here? Am I just screaming all this into the void right now? Wednesdays are nice for me. I don't really have to do much. What the fuck was I saying? Guys, that soup was so fucking good. I have to look at Grimbo. Oh, Quotons, you missed the octopus talk I had. Should I go back over that? I feel like I should just move on. I feel like I should probably just move on from the octopus talk. But I don't know if you want to hear it again. If you, do you feel like you want to weigh in on that conversation? Or do you think we should just, Probably mosey on down to New Vegas. What do you want to do, buddy? I was hoping there'd be a well-timed chat message. But that ended up not happening. Guys, today's gonna go so well. Don't do that to me, man. You understand? That's not a yes. I don't know what to infer from that. Do you want to hear about the octopus thing? Yes or no? Don't just say what. That doesn't help me. I don't know if that's curiosity or whether you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Just play New Vegas. You're not helping. Wow. Okay, well, alright. I'm just gonna take that as that you want to know about it. Okay, so here's what I asked. And here's how we got to octopus. I was asking if fish, and then kind of changed it to like, well, I guess in general, all marine biology. Do you think they think about above the water? Like, how do you think they think about it? Like, especially the more, like, intelligent species, like dolphins and octopuses. Because, like, we've never really had that. Like, obviously we can be in buildings and shit, but, like, we live on the part of the planet where above us is just sky. And then that slowly fades into space after we leave the atmosphere's influence. But they have like a fucking, there's a line that separates their world from another one. So, like, do you think they ever consider that? And if so, how? Because, and then I got onto, I kind of focused on octopuses a lot because, like, they have them, like, what, like 4 brains or some shit? And I was contemplating that, and I was like, well, you know what? That makes a lot of sense, because, like, they have 8 individual limbs that can go in, like, every fucking direction. It probably takes a little bit of brain power to maneuver that meat blob. Do you think they think of it like we think of water? Like, boy, that's fun to be in for a controlled amount of time, but I couldn't live in it. The same line separates our world from theirs, right? So it's just the same but reversed. Whoa, you're right. I guess so. But you don't see a lot of marine life taking vacations on land, do you? Yeah, you do, actually. There's a lot of things that come up out of the ocean just to be on the land for a little bit, but then are like, oh, you know what? I kind of really need to be in that water. And so they go back. Just like we will spend a day in the ocean and be like, well, that was fun, but I'm too moist now. And I need to go back to my dry parts. The reverse of going into space would be like The Mariana Trench or something. Yeah. Pretty much exactly the opposite, because the further down you go instead of up, there's more pressure. Whereas going up, there is less pressure. Although that also actually turns out to be a problem for, like, your blood. I could not imagine. I mean, I could, but I don't want to imagine being in one of those, like, deep water submarines. Just the thought. Well, I guess going in the opposite direction. Okay, let me land. Let me get my point out. What I was going to say was, I couldn't imagine being in one of those, knowing that a few inches of metal separate me from the crushing weight of billions of gallons of water, turning me into a meat raisin. However, I'm not afraid of flying. And once again, kind of thinking of the reverse, it's the same thing. Sitting on that plane, there's only a couple inches of metal separating myself, and then being flung at 500 to 700 miles an hour out into the world at like 50,000 feet. And that seems like it would be a much longer death. Maybe just because I've never been in a submarine before. Did that answer your question? Hey, hello. Howdy doody to yourself. Yeah, just kind of chilling right now, working my way up to getting New Vegas started for the stream. I was talking about airplanes and submarines. It was a conversation. That's for sure. You know, I'm just now realizing that a lot of my cups aren't like adult cups. Like, I've got this one from when Infinity War came out, surprisingly holding up very well. I have a another plastic cup that we kept from a barbecue place in town. I've got another one that's from a sub shop in town. And then I've got like two just like plastic cups. And those are the ones I use. But we have like tons of really nice glassware. A conversation trait. Shut the fuck up. Listen, there was a back and forth for a little bit with somebody else. So I would consider that a conversation. The topic may have been strange. And odd, but it was a conversation. I have plastic Hogwarts house cups that I got at Wizarding World literally 11 years ago. Dude, it astounds me that it's been open for that long. Not that I'm doubting you or anything. It still feels so new to me. And obviously it is still like the newest parts of that park and everything, but like still thinking that was established over a decade ago blows my mind. Most of my cups are from sit-down burger joints and my kids' Marvel cups, so felt. Okay, well then, good to know I'm not alone then. I'll put it that way. As well as my Hercules plates from when I was a literal child. Oh my god, I miss Disney plasticware. I fucking loved those things. They really hit differently, didn't they? Like, some chicken nuggets and mac and cheese off of one of those with a fucking Kool-Aid in my Hercules sip cup. Not a sippy cup like a child's cup, but like, you know, like a big one with like a straw, with like a big old plastic bendy straw. Back when we didn't give a shit about the environment. That shit just hit different. In a good way. What are you guys saying? Yeah. I went twice. 2011 when it opened, and 2015 when they opened the second part of the park. I really want to go back. Do you remember the Lord of the Rings goblets from Burger King that didn't hold shit but was cool to look at? Glass Winnie the Pooh jam jar cups? No, I don't remember those. And I don't remember the Lord of the Rings goblets. The only plastic goblet I personally remember is... And again, this is a very personalized one. Although, Quotons, you were there for it, so I think you'll remember this thing too. I don't remember what year, but when I think I was still in high school. I was either in high school or maybe first year or two of college. No, it was high school because I was 17 on this trip, because I remember it being an issue. The trip was to Vegas. Went to Vegas with my parents when I was 17. Boy, that sucked. Not the experience with them, but just being in Vegas as a 17-year-old with your parents. That part was awkward for many a time on that trip. While on this Vegas trip, we went and saw Spamalot, which is the Broadway play musical version of Monty Python's The Holy Grail. And while we were there, I got 2 pieces of merch. I got like coconut clappers, and I got a plastic replica of the Holy Grail. And I don't actually think I ever like drank out of it. It just sat on my shelf, like in that basement for I don't know how long. And then it broke at some point, right where like the cup met the handle. And I think we tried to like super glue it once or twice, and then it just never fit again because it was just plastic glob of dried glue and plastic. I missed that thing. That got thrown out because again, I was fucking broke and I didn't give a shit anymore, but I missed that thing. Yeah, so that's the only goblet I remember. I actually don't remember, probably because I wasn't at the right age anymore, but I don't remember what like McDonald's or Burger King or anything did for like Lord of the Rings when that came out. And I actually don't remember those Winnie the Pooh jars either. I remember the glass cups. The glass like pint cups for Disney that had the like the prints on them. Am I able to link in chat? No. I do have links turned off for just like bot reasons and stuff like that. But you can send it to me in a Discord whisper, or I'm sorry, a Twitch whisper, and I can look at it. I will trust that it is TOS friendly. I was on dafont.com because I'm trying to get some branding going for this channel. The biggest reason I haven't is just because I don't want to like force anything. I want it to kind of happen naturally. Okay, I'm starting to remember these. Quotons, this is what you sent me. Yeah, they're looking more and more familiar the more I'm looking at them. It's not porn, I swear. Damn. Hey, I'm trying to think of what else. I had a we went to, my parents took me to some performance of The Wizard of Oz. I think it was The Wizard of Oz on ice. And the only reason I say that is because the piece of merch that I got from it that I would use every once in a great while, years after we bought it, was a Tin Man cup that was almost like a stein, because it had a thing on his like hat, was a lid attached by a hinge, so you could open it up like that. And then what it was used for at the event was shaved ice. They put shaved ice and the syrup in there, and then you ate it out of his head. I just would use it as a cup every once in a while. All right, I got I got 2 whispers from you for eBay listings. Oh, okay. I'm guessing you found a listing for those goblets you're talking about. Let's see if it loads. It isn't. My PC's shit. Wow, what a URL. Although I suppose when you have that many listings on your website, things need to get a little ridiculous. Batman. Let's maybe try it again. You need to start working now, please. Okay, I see them now. Did I lose you guys there for a second? Something kind of weird happened with my Streamlabs. I don't know if I'm... my live counter still says 47 minutes, so I'm guessing so. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Seeing these... So I got the eBay thing pulled up. Yes. I do remember these. I don't think we ever had them. Hold on, let me pull it up for you guys. Window capture. Go to view. Nope, that's New Vegas. That's for a little bit. In a little bit. Am I back, you guys? Okay. I don't know if I'm... hello? Am I back? I didn't even know I went down. Well, I did say that Streamlabs looked weird for a second, but... Okay. I'm getting the okay? Okay. Quotons, how many people does it say are here? Which for you would be, if you see the little red person with a number next to them. Can you tell me what that says? For you, because for me it's saying 3. But I do not know if that is accurate. Did I break stream? You know what? Maybe. I'm not sure. But we're back regardless. So what I was saying to apparently just myself, is, yes, now that I am looking at these, I do in fact remember them. I don't think I ever had them. I think it was maybe just like a friend did, or I just saw them, somewhere. 3 before going down, says 0 now, but at least 2, obviously. Yeah, okay. So mine was saying 3. I'm Streamlabs is so messed up sometimes, like I don't know. Anyways, yes, I do remember these now. Yeah. I never saw them glowing, which it seems like they do. Based on these. But yes, I do remember these when they came out. That's really interesting. So is this guy selling all 4 of them? Yeah, a set of 4 glasses for $75. Oh, I wonder how much. We're gonna temporarily make this an eBay stream. Because I need to know how much those... Was it Burger King that had uh, the Pokeballs with the with like the gold, quote unquote. Hold on. I think it was Burger King. They're usually the ones that did that kind of weird shit. McDonald's, I think, just kind of stuck to their Happy Meal toys, right? Nope, that's New Vegas, goddammit. If my senile... I think it was McDonald's? Okay. Yo, I don't know if it's my internet or eBay or what. Because I know for sure I've got... I know for sure I have one. I may have two, possibly three of these. Let me try... I'm going to do like gold Pokemon card Pokeballs. It was Burger King. Yeah, these things. Oh, they're only going for like $10. Man, I think we all thought a little more this, probably even more. Wow, that's not a lot. That's a little disappointing. I thought those were going to be worth so much more. I had a gold Pikachu and maybe a gold Charizard, and my brother took them out of the plastic and colored them with Sharpies. Well, I'm sure at the time you were devastated because of, again, just, I mean, they are cool, but that possibility of them being worth something in the future. And now fucking look at us. They're like maybe $10. Wow. Yeah, I think we all thought those would appreciate a little better. Mana just her mom sent her a bunch of her Beanie Babies that she had, and we went through them. And the bulk of the ones God fucking damn it.